Welcome back to Logic's Lens. Today, we're gonna look through the lens of this new Street Fighter showcase that just dropped, and I, for one, must say I am thoroughly impressed. First of all, I find it quite hilarious that they got Lil Wayne to be the host of this showcase, and he probably spoke for all of 2 minutes total throughout a 30-minute showcase. I don't know, that was funny to me. Like, I wonder how much that cost, or maybe Wayne just in a given mood to do it because his presence was forgettable, to say the least. But that's not why we're here today. Just wanted to throw that out there. This showcase, I must say, grabbed me from the very opening. I gotta say that. I'm not even the biggest showcase watcher. Like, usually I'll just be like, whatever, I'll just see the gameplay when I see it. But the marketing behind Street Fighter has been working, and it's been working on me. I'll admit that. It's been a lot of hype being built. It's been a lot of good things they've been putting out. We've been seeing gameplay after gameplay, which I think is the best way to build hype. Don't throw out all these CGI trailers that mean nothing. Give us gameplay, show us what we're in for. And I think they haven't let up, and I'm impressed with everything I've seen, from the art style, from the characters, the new ones, the old ones, the vibe of the game. I think that they hit the nail on the head with this showcase. I think this is what a showcase should be of a video game. They gave us game modes, they gave us gameplay, they gave us mechanics, they gave us cutscenes. It just involved everything that whatever questions you had about this upcoming game. They gave it to us and we saw it, and they gave us a pretty good breakdown of what to expect. So as long as this game comes out working, I think it's going to do extremely well. So my initial thought from the beginning was, I saw the introduction of the story mode, and I was excited just from that off rip, because I personally have really fallen off the fighting game scene for quite some time, simply because I felt like there was such a lack of innovation. I think the last fighting game that I was really invested in and took time to get good at was Mortal Kombat 10. That was the last time, and after that I didn't find any reason to buy 11, or I didn't play the last Street Fighter, I didn't play the last Tekken, and I was a Tekken guy since PlayStation. Like, Tekken was my fighting game. When I did enjoy fighting games, I loved Tekken. And so I'm still waiting on that too. I'm excited for that one. But I like Street Fighter as well. It was fun to me. I wasn't the biggest fan, but like I said, I fell off of fighting games because I felt like the formula was getting recycled and repeated for years and years and years. And they showed us something totally new. I feel like we have like a fighting game mixed with an RPG, basically. I'm not saying it's unheard of, but as far as a 2D fighter, I personally haven't seen anything go to this extent, at least I can say. There is experience you build up as you play through the story. There's power-ups you get. You can buy and change your appearance, which I love. The customization is pretty deep. The fact that in a fighter you get cutscenes, you can walk through the world, you can talk to people, meet people, find things, learn things. I think that's just, it's not new within itself, but in a 2D fighter, I can say that that's pretty impressive to me, especially with an IP that's been going on for as long as Street Fighter has. I think they really tried to dig their heels into this game, and it looks like it's a lot of heart and soul put into it, and I can't say that I don't appreciate it, because just simply I can run around and walk up to people randomly and get into fights unprovoked. I can start fights, provoke them, like, that's pretty cool to me. I remember I had an episode of Save the Game with Ace where I think the exact thing that I questioned was if your creative fighter can take on the moves of preset skills and fighters within the world of Street Fighter, and I believe that's what they said is going to come in this game. So you basically go up under certain legendary fighters, Chun-Li, Ryu, Zangief, Blanco, Dhalsim, whoever, and with the more you train with that legend, you can start to take moves from their moveset. So you basically can have a fighter with a plethora of legends movesets within yours. I think that's pretty cool. I think it's a good way to get the exact type of fighter you have. You have all your favorite. In essence, you can have your favorite fighters in one. I don't know how well that'll look aesthetically when you're actually fighting in the game or whatnot, but I think it's nonetheless is pretty cool. They also have the Battle Hub, which is basically the hub of all the online content and online gaming that you want to do with your friends and with randos. So the Battle Hub consists of players all around the world that you can meet with, and you go in with your created player if you so choose and duke it out with your friends with randos. They even have arcade cabinets where you can go back and play the old Street Fighter games. I'm not sure if you could play that with friends or not. I'm assuming you probably just play it on your own, but the simple fact that they included that in here is pretty dope. So if you and your guys created your own players, you guys can all hop in this hub and run tournaments within yourselves, and, you know, and have fun, duke it out, see who the best of your people or whatnot. You can meet random people and see what their created players look like. I know the cosplaying is gonna go crazy in this game. I can already tell. So even within the Battle Hub, you can create a club, which is basically a guild, where you and your friends or whoever, you create your own group of people, where you can even create your own logo and apparel designs that you can put on your created avatar to represent your club. So you create a guild, club, gang, whatever you want to call it. You make your own customized logo, put them on your own clothes and wear them and represent yourselves as an entity. I think that's like, that shit is like dope as fuck. Like, that's just raw. I'm not gonna say I've never seen it, but like I said, just being in a fighting game, I can just admire the dedication and the work that they put into all these features. As long as they come out working as intended, I'm all for it. It's just a lot of passion put behind it, and I just cannot be upset with it whatsoever. So this also isn't something brand new, but I'm just glad that they took the time and effort to add it, because not all games do this, where they add the visibility of the damage and the wear and tear on the body and the clothing within the fight. Again, love appreciation, taking your time and effort to add things that can enhance the gameplay and further immerse you into the world of Street Fighter. I think the first time I can recall seeing something like that was in like MK versus DC. Maybe it was before that, but that's the first game I remember seeing visible damage on clothing in the body in the game. I think they had to add it because they got rid of the gore. So, well, yeah, because before that, gore wasn't a thing with Mortal Kombat. Yeah, you saw blood fly from them, but you couldn't see tattered clothes and whatnot. But I definitely can appreciate that. Also, after adding the damage visibility, the accessibility options, you know, of course, it's not something every single one of us need or use within games, but just the simple fact that they're adding sound effects to the range of damage, I'll just let you hear it for yourself.
Sound accessibility options have been improved for Street Fighter 6. There are sound effects that will give you the heads up on the distance between you and your opponent, the height level of attacks, whether an attack hits as a cross-up or not, and also to indicate your remaining gauge. We hope that these options will let you better grasp the situation of your fight.
So in the fighting ground mode, which is basically like the practice mode, basically, you can, the accessibility and the options you have to practice with a character. I've been out of the fighting game scene for a while, so forgive me if I'm just fucking nerding it out over these features, but just the ways that you can build up and learn to use characters is new to me. you have the option to take in characters, read the type of characters they are, the way they fight, look at their moves and how they're done and what they mean and what they look like. And when you perform them within the fighting mode, they'll like show you praise for doing it correctly, I guess, for like in your good timing. You can slow down time to practice the timing of the new combos that you learn and such. It's just, I just think that there's just so many things that they took into consideration and thought of while making this game that I personally have never seen before, and I'm thoroughly impressed. Again, if I'm wrong, you guys tell me in the comments, let me know, because if I'm behind on something, let me know. Like the team battles you can do in the game seem pretty cool too. I know that's not completely new, where you get your team and go against other players or a computer and do team battles. That seems like it could be pretty fun, but I think like a collective of created players with their own fighting style where you can't predict. I think that's going to be an aspect that's going to be pretty cool about this game, the unpredictability. You know, if you go in there with a Dowsum, with a Chun-Li, with a Guile, people know what you can and can't do off rip. They also have an extreme mode, which I'll let the commentator explain exactly how that works.
This differs from a normal battle because there are special rules or gimmicks on the stage. For example, you can have a battle where the winner is the first to knock down their opponent 5 times while rampaging bulls run across the stage. Or set up a rule where you have to complete the objectives displayed on your side of the screen first, while random drones show up and have different effects when they're destroyed. This will let you have fun with other players in a party-like setting, so give them a try.
So in closing, as I said, this was an impressive showcase, and to top it all off, of course, they left us with a demo to play. I was ecstatic. I immediately got up and downloaded it. It is only for PlayStation 4 and 5 at the moment, but April 26th is when the demo will be available on all platforms, current and last gen, and PC. Another show of confidence in your product is just the world tour mode, where you can create your avatar, get them started in the world tour so you get your feet wet. I'm sorry, there's the world tour and the fighting ground. It's just a smaller version of fighting ground, not everything within it. But you get your feet wet with your avatar, create them. If you like how they look and you want that person to be in the full game, once you get it on that same platform, you can import your demo created avatar into the full game and get your world tour mode started, which I can appreciate. Again, I love a demo. I love a good demo that shows you the what you can expect. I downloaded it. I played a little bit of it, you know, dabbled here and there. It seems it plays well. I don't see any problems with how it plays. A few frame drops here and there, you know, but nothing is game breaking, is unbearable. But I can't wait. Make sure you guys check out Mid-South Gaming with me and Rasta. Between today or Saturday, you're gonna see a video posted with us trying out the demo, playing a little bit, giving live reactions and commentary. Like I said, I played a little bit. I created my person just to get that out of the way, but we're gonna dive deeper into the Street Fighter. So make sure you're sub to Mid-South Gaming with Logix and Rasta. You know what I'm saying? So also look out for Nostalgia Kickback this Sunday. I'm gonna be playing Ready to Rumble Round 2. You already know what it is. But yeah, like I said, man, y'all get the Street Fighter demo today if you can, 26 if you gotta wait. I'm so excited. I'm glad to finally have some good news to bring to the gaming world. You feel me? Like, we getting a lot of sourness going on, so I'm just happy to see a show of true love, true commitment, and true dedication to a game, the IP, the fans, and everybody in between. So until next time, y'all, thanks for tuning in to Logic's Lens, where the game is win, and I'm out.